Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. So today I have an email from a woman who wonders what is going on with the guy that she's dating and if no contact will work. So I will read through it and provide my usual colorful commentary. So here we go. I had been dating this wonderful man 3 times. However, the time in between dates was very long, weeks sometimes. Texts not returned and phone calls not returned. So my first question to you is, why are you texting him? Why are you calling him? Why are you chasing him? As you can see, it doesn't work. This isn't about being old-fashioned. It's about what's effective. It's about what works. And chasing men rarely works. Now, if you ask men, oh, do you like it if a woman chases you? Of course they're going to say, oh, yes, I don't mind. Why would they mind? It makes things easier for them. It doesn't mean they're going to be interested in you, though. It doesn't mean they're going to have a higher interest level just because you're chasing them. You're just making it easier for them so they can just lean back and do nothing. But a man that's really interested in you, he is going to go for you. He's going to chase you because men go after what they want. And if they're not going after you, then you are not what they want. And so texting and calling is not going to do anything. The man has to chase the woman. Have you ever seen the deer chase the hunter? That would be weird, very weird. The hunter chases the deer. The man chases the woman. Not old-fashioned. It's what is effective. It's the way nature has made it. So let's try to work with nature rather than work against it just because we're impatient and needy and insecure. Continuing on, he never really broke up officially because we were not really a couple. Exactly. How can he break up with you if you're not even a couple? I was continually frustrated with the time in between dates. It's only been 3 dates. You're not a couple. You're trying to rush things. You're trying to move things along. This is the mistake people make at the beginning. They feel insecure and they want to feel secure, so they think, well, we've got to see each other more often so we can hurry up and become a couple. You have to let things take their natural course instead of trying to push him to see you more often. If he's not that interested, or if he's busy, or if he's seeing other women, then pushing him is only going to push him away, as you will see as I read here. So she was frustrated. Well, that's dating, okay? That's what dating is. You see someone, and then you see someone again, but you don't necessarily know when. You don't own them. They're not your partner when you're dating. And so if they don't want to see you right away, if they want to take a week to see you, if they want to take 2 weeks to see you, a month, then you should just take that as information about their interest level as opposed to being frustrated just because you want to hurry up and be in a relationship. Remember, it takes 2 people who want to be in a relationship together, right? Not just one person wanting the relationship and the other person dragging them along or pushing them into something. So I got frustrated after not hearing from him. He ghosted me. Well, you say it's ghosting. Maybe he's just taking a long time to get back to you. Or maybe he's breadcrumbing you. Who knows? So I left a voicemail and I said I couldn't go on with this type of disrespect. Oh my God. See, this is when guys start calling women crazy. But what disrespect? What disrespect? If he doesn't want to see you for 2 weeks, why is he disrespecting you? You're expecting too much too soon. Anyway, she continues, then I regretted all of this, oh boy, and sent him an explanatory text and another phone call and still nothing. Gee, what a surprise. You know, first you left the voicemail about disrespect, which when he heard it, he probably thought, okay, yeah, I'm done with this one. And then you backtrack, which is like the worst thing you can do. It's the worst thing you can do. That's why you have to really be careful what you do and what you say. Because if you don't mean it, or if you do it in a moment of anger, and then you backtrack, you will lose all credibility and you will lose respect. So she says, so all I'm left with is utter confusion and he won't talk to me at all. Well, there's nothing to be confused about. I've just explained what's going on. Of course he won't talk to you. I haven't been contacting him and not sure what to do. I really cared for him and possibly overreacted because I'm a fire sign. Let's not blame astrology for this, okay? You overreacted, as I mentioned before, because of your high interest level, your insecurity, your neediness, and your ego. So you need to keep all those things in check. That's when people get in trouble with dating, because of their high interest level and their ego. When you react, that's usually where you're reacting from. What do you do at this point? Nothing. You've done enough. I guess I really was kind of feeling that he was trying to break up with me by ghosting me. Again, he can't break up with you if you're not together. He's not breaking up with you because you were never together. I know he was out of town, but I know it's just so confusing. It's not confusing at all. It's very, very clear. You're trying to work against nature. You're chasing down a man who's not that interested to begin with, or who's busy, and you yourself said he's out of town, so he's traveling, so that's probably one of the reasons why it's a long time between dates. And first you call him out for disrespect when he didn't disrespect you, and then you backtrack. And, she wonders if no contact will work. At this point, honestly, I would be very surprised if he wanted to see you again. Because when the writing is on the wall, when someone acts like this in the beginning, then an intelligent guy or girl is going to head for the hills or be like, no, get me out of here. I've seen the writing on the wall. And hopefully this was a lesson to you and to anyone listening. You need to let people go at their own pace. And if they're not that interested, what are you going to do? Trying to push them along is not going to get them to change their mind. If anything, it's going to push them away, like I said. So, if you would like to work with me personally, you can reach me at my website, theartoflove.net. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.